tell herself here.
But here we go. This is Chip and Dale for the NES. Time will start when I select the character here. Yeah, I will just start in 5 and then I will explain it on the go. So we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, wait. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this game is not unlike DuckTales in some manners. It controls pretty fluid, but you have much better control of the jump height in this game. It's quite an interesting game. Ironically enough, the first stage is actually the hardest and the longest. So if you die in the first stage, you basically lose a lot of time, so you need to avoid that at all costs. So I'm gonna take it a bit safe on the climbs here. If you do the climbs really fast, that was a decent climb, for instance, and that was bad. It's okay. If you do the climbs really fast, wait, I gotta be careful here so I don't die. Okay, we made it through. It can almost look like you're flying if you do the climbs fast. So I played a bit safer, but it's okay. I died in DuckTales, so I don't plan to die in this game as well. Picking up the safety health there. Doesn't cost any time only. The first boss coming up here, it's pretty straightforward. There's no RNG in this boss, so unless you screw up majorly, you're going to beat him every time. And then there's this bonus screen where you can get a 1-up if you want to. And from a casual standpoint, you want to save up 1-ups for the last stage, because the last stage in this game is brutal. Not much going on here. Depending on what route you take there, you actually manipulate the rats that run below. And if you go the wrong route, you actually lose about 1 second on lag, because the game lags very much. So that was a lag reduction route I did there. Here's the manipulation coming up, and I got it. If you jump at the right timing there, you can manipulate the bees. If you jump at the wrong timing, you can get bees from hell. Like, they spawn everywhere. And you can get knocked back and die in one of the pots. So I'm happy I got that. That's a scary part, actually. The worst RNG in the game coming up here. Okay. He basically gave me a terrible pattern, too high flying. If you're in luck, you can actually hit him off screen. You saw I threw a ball straight off the bat there. You can hit him off screen, so you can actually get 4 hits in before he has the time to, in one cycle. So that kill could have been done like 10 seconds faster with the right RNG. This stage is scary. You might wondering why I exhaled there, but that jump is probably the scariest in the game. The hitboxes of those clown things are really big, so unless you do a perfect jump, you basically die. And this is also scary, so... got it. And I died. It's okay though. Well, I promised you I wouldn't die in this game since I died in DuckTales, but I died here anyway, so that's a shame. But I was going for the hard strats there. I always go for the hard strats. I don't go for the safe marathon strats here. Now I have to though. It's better to... If it was a race setting, I might have gone for some chicken strats. But since this is a, I want to show off the game in the fastest way possible, really, so if I miss something and die, I will still beat my estimate, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, this boss fight here, you want him to go out far, he didn't, and I got real crappy RNG here, so I had to kill him pretty safe. The thing about that boss, if he goes out far, you can actually hit him 2 times in one cycle. But he never gave me the good pattern that time either, so... Okay, we're gonna try. We got him. That's the hardest trick in the game. It's like 2 pixel perfect boosts right there. They actually save about a half second compared to waiting. This section is super scary, which is why I'm quiet, because you need to focus. Okay, we made it through. That feels good. That's also a stage where you can die pretty easy. Well, this is the casino stage. You have to know the route, and there's a pretty tricky jump coming up here between 2 guys. We got it, so that's good. Other than that, this stage is pretty straightforward. There's not much going on. You basically have to know the patterns of the enemies, but... And there's some manipulation coming up here as well. I'm gonna grab a box here. Carry this with me. Do a little damage boost here. And after that, the third guy up here, we're going to kill him. That kill actually despawned one of the bombs here that blocked the door, so it saves about 0.3 seconds, which is nice. Here's also a bit of manipulation. I did a small jump there, which caused the bee to spawn high, and that actually stopped other bees from spawning. So we get a safe passage through here. Straightforward boss fights. He can't really kill you if you're doing it right, so that's pretty good. So aside from the death, this has been a really good run so far, so hopefully I can keep it up in the harder part of the game is coming up now. The first half of the run is much RNG with the robot and the spaceship patterns, but now it's basically mostly execution left. So this is one of the most technical stages coming up, so I'm gonna be a bit quiet here because this one is tricky to do fast. That was really good. That's scary. Oh my god. That stage was quite amazing actually. That was probably faster than the world record run. I have the world record in this game with a 9:57. So because of the death we're unfortunately 30 seconds behind that now, but well. That was a gold split. You just witnessed the fastest H I ever done, actually. That was the fastest stage I ever done. That was interesting. I did not expect that in a marathon. Oh well. This stage is the most boring from a speedrun perspective because those fans, you move slow and you can't do anything to skip those. If you play in 2-player cooperative, you can actually do a glitch where both players die, and you get the second player die, he gets a balloon to respawn on the stage. But if both players die in a slight interval, both players can get balloons and actually fly past those fans. So it's not possible in the single player, unfortunately. Okay, here I'm gonna try a quick kill on the Caterpillar boss. And we got it. Perfect kill. That was that's the fastest kill you can do on that boss, a 1 cycle. It's extremely precise to hit him 3 times, so This is the hardest stage in the game by far, so I'm going to try and focus here and I let the game explain itself. And you can listen to the awesome music. I'm gonna go for the hard things, so... Got the NES. Oh shit. Okay. Time is coming up when I hit Fat Cat the 5th time. Time! There we go. That was a really good run from a marathon standpoint. The only bad thing about this round was the death, really. Apart from the death, I only lost a couple of seconds on the world record after that point, so that was a real solid run. So I'm glad I was able to show it off. So that was Chippendale, guys, and this game, we always encourage new runners to this game. It's a very simple and easy game to learn. It's pretty straightforward, but it's very hard optimized, so it's easy to learn, but it's hard to master. It's very small, subtle things. So, thank you for watching, guys, for the GGs, and I will be back later in the marathon with a race against WeeJaWee in Kung Fu, and I'm also gonna play Gremlins 2, which is a scary marathon run for sure, so we're looking forward to that, to see me die some more. In any case, guys, I will leave it over to Flintstones with Bad Breaks, so stick around, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.